Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. My name is Gabriela, your real estate agent here in Central Florida. And today I find myself in Clermont, Florida, where I'm going to show you this model home right behind me. A 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom with 3,061 square feet. Now the beauty of this home is not just the property, is the location. Clermont, Florida has seen unprecedented growth and most definitely has the most anticipated project coming into the area, the Wellness Way project, also known as the Olympus project. This is going to be an area that has homes, single family homes, townhomes and everything, but this is focused in terms of health. This is a community that is focused on well-being, a healthy lifestyle, a well-balanced lifestyle. This is also going to be a place where Olympic athletes can come and train for their events. Now guys, I do not want to hold off on the tour of this home. This is probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing homes I'll actually have shown in my channel. So make sure to stay tuned and make it to the end of the video if you're interested to know the asking price, more about the location and what this builder has to offer. Now, let's take a look. Let's start this video from the main entrance of the property. Like I mentioned, this property has a total of 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and 3,061 square feet. We're actually going to start right ahead with this first section. Starting from the foyer, we have a study, a den. This is pretty much where you're going to have maybe an office, maybe if you work from home, this is a perfect space for you to turn it into something that you can use for your day-to-day, maybe a formal living if you want to. The nice thing about this specific space is that you do actually have 3 windows with view of the front of the home, so you know that you're going to be enjoying a nice time here, especially if you're like me, that you work also from home, you bring all that stress home, you can come here and most definitely have a nice time as you're doing all your tasks. Here on the first floor, we do have a half bathroom right next to the staircase. I do appreciate when builders include a half bathroom down here, just, you know, avoids the issue of having your guests going upstairs. Now, let's continue with the rest of the home, heading back into the main foyer. In terms of the first floor, we're gonna have all of your social areas, which we're actually gonna take a look at right now because the social areas of this home and the finishes throughout this home most definitely just scream elegance. It's just majestic, it's beautiful, it's just something very practical for every day, especially if you have a family that you need that space. Starting right ahead with the kitchen, I absolutely love an extended island just like this one. Very practical for everyday use. You have your deep sink with matte black finishes throughout, quartz countertops. In this case, they kind of have this like brown coloration. Just to give you an idea, this is a custom builder, so most definitely let us know in terms of what you like and don't like when you come to the design studio. You can most definitely choose some of these finishes and change the home around. Now, in terms of the rest of the kitchen, you do have your dishwasher, range, and microwave right over here. So I do like the combination, right? It's pretty easy. If you're working here in the range, you have quick access to your sink as well. On the rest of the countertops, you still have that quartz countertops, beautiful material as well. In this case, they have this gray black splash, just to give you an idea of one of the colors that they have available. I do love the combination, and like I always say in my videos, most definitely use these videos also as an inspiration on how to decorate your homes, guys. These are decorated by professionals, so you know that all of the aesthetics are going to be very, very nice. In terms of cabinet space, you have plenty of cabinet space, crown molding all the way around, just giving you that extra level of elegance. Now, finishing with the kitchen, passing, you know, your fridge, your island and everything, we're gonna step into what would be your dining area. This is an area that is most definitely perfect for this specific space, just because you have the 3 windows right on the side of the home, allowing natural light, making sure that when you have those special moments here with your family, you know it's going to be really nice, very cozy as well. You have a table of around 8 adults, just giving you an example of what you could do with this space. Now, right in front of the dining room space, we have your living room area. Most definitely perfect if you love to entertain. Plenty of room to play around with the seatings, with the couch, with the, you know, whatever you want to add out here, just to make sure that when you have guests over, they are very comfortable in your space. Enough room for a 100-inch TV, just to give you an idea of what you can do with your entertainment section. The main thing about this particular area in this home is the fact that you have direct view to the outside just from your living room and kitchen. and also the ability to have 9-foot floor ceilings throughout the main floor of the home, the first floor of the home, which just automatically just gives you more of that luxurious feel once you're living in the home. Now, before we go upstairs, let's take a look at the primary suite. Now, tucked away in a corner of this home, you have the most important bedroom of this property. You have the primary suite, a space that most definitely is charming, it's beautiful, it's fresh, it's cozy. All of the above are correct to use in terms of describing this bedroom. You have 3 windows right over here with view of your backyard, just allowing for that extra natural light and making this room feel much more open, but still very cozy. Enough room for a king-size bed, for side tables. You do have some extra space right in the entrance of the room, maybe add some extra seating, and enough space for a dresser as well. Now let's step into the bathroom. This bathroom is most definitely so beautiful. I would be jealous to whoever is using a bathroom like this one at home. This is perfect, looks right out of a magazine. In terms of the finishes, like I mentioned in the kitchen, there are some things that you can change during your time during the design studio. This type of builder is usually to be built. That means that you come here, you meet the builder, you determine which model you like, and you also determine the finishes throughout the construction of the home. Now, they do have move-in ready homes, so make sure to reach out so we can tell you which ones are available at the time. Do keep in mind that this community does have a new section opening up now in February 2024, so most definitely reach out if you want to know the stages of that community and which models are left in that area. That is going to be the last phase of this section, but it's Clermont, so there's a lot of things coming soon, so do not hesitate on reaching out. Now, continuing with the bathroom, the thing we want to see, right? We have a dual vanity sink with quartz countertops, white cabinets, kind of like off-white color actually, an extended mirror, just to give you an example of the space. Right behind me, you have over here your toilet in a secluded, segmented space over here. Once I started looking at these bathrooms just like this separated, I realized the importance of them, and I know I have a lot of clientele that looks for that type of bathroom. This just makes more sense. Now, in terms of the shower, in this case, they do have a full walk-in shower. It is most definitely very elegant. You have tile, off-white color in the bottom, and you have gray tile also all the way up with 2 windows and a waterfall shower. Always a bonus when you have those. In terms of the other space that you have in the bathroom, we have a walk-in closet really deep on both sides as well. So you can most definitely also segment it between his, hers, or whoever's going to be living in this house. So you know that you're going to be having an easier time just splitting it right in between if you want to. This is just one of the good things about having also the primary bedroom also on the first floor, is the fact that you can take a little bit more advantage of spacing. Now, let's go upstairs and take a look at the bedrooms. Now, I actually forgot, before we go upstairs, let's take a look at your laundry room, because this laundry room is fantastic. There's so much room for you to play around in this space, probably one of the bigger ones I've shown in my channel as well. In terms of spacing, you have extra cabinet space, plenty of room maybe to even add a sink. If you want to turn this into an area for a sink, it's great. Right on the right side of me, you have actually this door which would lead to your 2-car garage. This would be your garage entrance in theory if this wasn't the model home, right? In terms of other spacing, this is just an idea of what you can do with the area, turn it into a formal mudroom. Then we have the actual section for the laundry space where you're going to bring your washer, your dryer. There's plenty of storage as well, and plenty of counter space for you to play around with this area. Now guys, now that we're officially done with the first floor, let's go upstairs, take a look at the bedrooms, and I want to hear down in the comments, what do you think of this home and what would you change in it? Let's take a look upstairs. Now, welcome to the second floor of this property. This is where we're going to see most of the bedrooms and an additional loft area that, in theory, you can actually turn into a bedroom if you don't need this extra space. But this is something that we would have to get in contact with the builder to make sure that before they build a home, they include this in your floor plan. In terms of what we have right now, you have a loft space, perfect amount of room, maybe turn it into a game room, into an area for you to entertain, maybe a media room as well. However, in terms of space, you most definitely have enough room for you to play around, turn this into a game room. Now, as we finish with the loft area, before we actually step into the bedrooms, I actually kind of love the space right over here, as they actually turned it into an additional desk area to give you an idea of what you can do with the space. You do have some extra closet space as well, plenty of shelving, and already some games inside, just to give you an idea of what I had in mind, right? Turn this into a game room, into a media room. Now, let's take a look at the first bedroom here on the second floor. This one, probably my favorite, just because it's towards the front of the home. You have 3 windows with front view of the property. This room most definitely is very elegant, plenty of space for a queen size bed, side tables, dressers. This one also does have an ensuite bathroom. So for that teenager that's still looking for a little bit more privacy, or that mother-in-law that needs that extra space, this is perfect. Bathroom has a really nice funky tile as well. Gives it kind of like that farm style look that the house has outside, also bringing it inside as well. You have quartz countertops, off-white cabinets as well. You also do have a standing shower with glass sliding doors, just giving you that extra elegance and much easier to clean as well. Now, before we leave, we want to make sure we show you the walk-in closet. This room also does have a walk-in closet, plenty of shelving already installed, and my favorite thing, the fact that you have a window allowing natural light. Now, exiting from this bedroom, let's take a look at the rest of the rooms. Now, exiting from that first bedroom, let's head to the other hallway we have, where we have 2 additional bedrooms and an additional full bathroom. Starting with the bathroom, this bathroom has a gray traditional tile on the floors. You have quartz countertops as well. This one actually has kind of like a black cabinet also, just to give you another idea of other colors that they have available. Your toilet, and this one with a tub and traditional tub, black matte finishes and tile all the way up. Now, finishing with this bathroom, we have the last 2 bedrooms, starting with the cutest one in terms of decoration. This is why I say definitely use these videos as inspiration. This is probably the cutest thing. As a kid, I would have loved a bedroom just like this one. You have most definitely enough room for a bunk bed, just like they have it, or even a queen size if you don't have kids. Maybe a dresser, extra side tables, plenty of room for toys. And in terms of closet space, you have a half walk-in closet right over here, perfect for clothes, shoes, and maybe some toys as well. Now, finishing with this bedroom, let's go take a look at the last bedroom of this home, but most definitely not the last thing we're going to talk about. Is the last bedroom in terms of the second floor. This one most definitely also very comfortable. You still have enough room. This one is actually a full-size bed. I would say a queen size fits perfect, maybe a little bit bigger if you need that extra space. You do have enough room for 2 side tables, your dressers, extra decorations. You have pre-wires for TVs in all your rooms. And last but not least, you have your half walk-in closet, still very comfortable, enough space on each side for you to have clothes, shoes, whatever you need to keep in here. But now guys, we're pretty much done with the tour of this home. I really do hope you enjoyed. Now let's go downstairs. Let's actually finish this video in the back porch of this home. Now guys, I really do appreciate when you make it to the end of this video, because this is where we talk about all the important details you want to know about the community, the area, the builder, and what we're actually looking at, right? Now, it's not just a beautiful home, but you want to know what you're actually getting with the property. I'm actually going to finish this video right out here on the back porch, because this back porch is most definitely very beautiful, cover lanai. Also a bonus when you're purchasing with this builder, right? You have a cover lanai with this property. Now, let's talk about the nitty-gritty and all the things we want to know about in terms of area, new construction, and everything. This particular builder, just like I mentioned, is in theory a to-be-built builder. Usually they have homes that you're going to be purchasing the lot and then building right all the way through. So you're going to choose the model that you actually like, because this is not just the only model they have. This is just the model home, just to give you an idea of what the finishes they have. They do sell this one if you do like it, but just to give you an idea that most of the new construction builders will have at least 8 to 10 different layouts that you can choose from. This particular property was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3.5 bathroom with 3,061 square feet in Clermont, Florida. This particular model that I'm showing you is actually going to be part of the new phase of this community, which is actually going to be released in February of 2024. So make sure to reach out so we can keep you on the loop of what's going on with this neighborhood. Now let's start right ahead with what you want to know, which is the asking price. Now, in terms of price point of this home, they do have a base price, but with all the finishes throughout the property, you have a property around the $705,000. This is also going to be very important to consider the fact of the design studio. So if you go to the design studio, you can put $100,000 in your house in terms of design studio, but that is something that you would have to determine to see if that benefits you and it's exactly what you're looking for. But that's something we can most definitely guide you in terms of the home. This particular home also does have a few things that you can change around. You can turn the loft into an additional bedroom, you can add an additional bathroom, expand certain areas, and of course change the quality throughout the home. The homes all look very cozy, very nice. You'll see actually some kids running around as we were recording this video, so you know this is very welcoming area as well. The schools in the Clermont area are also very well renowned. You also have Winter Garden at just a few moments, so if you want to consider those schools, you can most definitely do that as well. You also have Montverde Academy at just a few moments from this community, so you know that you have a few schools to choose from. And in terms of amenities, we have plenty. We have Costco just opened up here in Clermont, right across the street from this community. You have Colonial Drive, which is going to be your main commercial area here in Clermont. You're going to have from dealerships to your Target to your Walmart to your Aldi to everything you need for your day-to-day is right there. But the most important thing is the Costco. I am a big fan of Costco myself, so it's really great news that Clermont finally had their own Costco. In terms of Clermont, let's talk about what's going on with Clermont. We have, and I actually mentioned it towards the beginning of the video, it's Wellness Way. We have the Olympus project, which is actually a new community, a new area that's going to be coming into the area. It's already starting. It's still in its development sections. We still have a few builders that are moving into that area. This particular builder is actually going to be in that section with a few other different models. But this is something that's going to be very slow paced. It's going to give you that similar atmosphere as the Sunbridge project over in St. Cloud. That concept that is, you know, living in a healthy lifestyle, trails, parks, and much more. They even are going to have facilities to train athletes. That is actually the main thing Clermont is known for. There's a lot of training facilities for athletes around the area. Besides the fact that you are still very, very close to all of the Orlando theme parks and all of the Orlando attractions throughout the area. You have Disney at around 30 to 45 minutes from this location. You also have the Universal theme parks around the same time frame, 30 to 40 minutes. Downtown Orlando is going to be around 25 minutes from this location as well. You can, you know, drive a few different directions. I usually take 408, which is the most convenient to take you to downtown Orlando as well. Now, in terms of other highways, you have the Turnpike at just 5 to 10 minutes from this specific community as well. So you know that you have easy access to main highways, main communities, and main sections around Orlando. The fact that you're also close to Winter Garden will also give you the possibility to be a part of this community as well. Winter Garden is most definitely going to be the most desired area right now in Orlando. I have a lot of people asking for Winter Garden, and it's just because it still has that charm, that look, that, you know, historic look mostly in all their homes, that front porch vibe. However, Clermont, very underrated, right next to Winter Garden, gives you much more lot space, and you can still experience that small town charm and take advantage of the fact that the area is growing. So you know that by the time you purchase this home and maybe sell in 5 to 10 years, you know that you're going to be building a lot of equity as the community or this area continue to grow. Now guys, we have talked a lot. There's a lot of information that I just threw into you guys, and I know that you might have a few more questions regarding your specific situation, and we can most definitely guide you. I have a full team of professionals, not just builders and lenders, but a full team of agents that are here and ready to help me guide you through this process. I have a full team of, you know, TCs and staff and just the most amazing assistants and agents in general, just making sure that you have the best experience possible so that the transaction is smooth, your experience is great, and communication is clear. Because we're gonna be working in terms of new construction. This is something that it could be 30 days, right, if it's an inventory home. But if we're gonna be building a home from scratch, we're gonna be talking for a while. So we wanna make sure we get along and make sure that communication is great during every step of the construction process. I really do appreciate your time, guys. Thank you so much for making it to this section of the video. Now, do not hesitate on reaching out. Number is always in the screen on purpose, so you can reach out, let us know what you think about the homes, what you would like to see also in this channel, and what questions you might have about the purchasing process or even the selling process. process. We can always help you with that as well. Do not hesitate to follow me on social media as well. I do have Instagram, I have TikTok, we have Facebook. I also have my team account where you can meet some of my team members who could potentially be helping you finding your next dream home. I appreciate your time, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.